Alright, so welcome to the stream. Just testing it for a second here. Just trying to see. Okay, definitely working. So I just used one of my stream viewing accounts and I've confirmed that I can get into the stream. So now I do have XSplit Broadcaster, but I am not loading it just because I don't really need it for this. So as you may have seen from the title, we are going to be talking about the channel a little bit today and how we've been doing. So I will be in the chat because I have the chat right on my screen. We're going to be talking for about 30 minutes. You don't have to stay for the entire thing if you don't want to, but we're going to be talking about what's been going on with the channel, why the change with the names, and what's been happening with the actual content on the channel. Don't know how many people are actually going to be with the stream, but I haven't done a stream in a long time, so I plan to be doing more streams in the future as I gain more time from the channel, because I didn't have lots of time before to do this kind of thing, but I do now, and we're gonna kind of find out why in a little bit. But for now, let's start with probably the biggest event that has happened on my channel for the past 3-4 weeks. I think it's been about 3-4 weeks. No, I'm not talking about my CSX River subdivision, like cool catches on Congers with the River subdivision. I'm talking about me leaving the channel, and I apologize for the computer noise. I'm just trying to click something in the background here. But yeah, so let me get back to what I was saying. So a couple weeks ago, I quit making grounded videos because, and you're gonna find, I'm kind of caught up in something because I'm distracted by the chat and I'm distracted by the chats here. So let me just, all right, there we go. So I quit grounded videos for a couple of reasons, and if you don't want to sit here through me droning on about why I quit grounded videos, then I'll just give you a brief explanation, and then I'll dive in deeper, because this is how I'm going to dive really deep into what I'm trying to say here. So, basic reason, took too much time. I really didn't have enough time to put train videos up. All of the train videos that you've been seeing probably would have never made it up if I still did them. And I just didn't enjoy making them, and they were too time consuming. Now, I'm assuming some of you are probably wanting to hear, well, can you go deeper? Yeah, Western Connecticut Railfan. Eat quick ride videos. Go deep. And I am gonna go deep because I'm scrolling back through my community tab here to find the post. I'm just gonna reread the post that I made about it, because I did make a post a couple weeks ago. Here we go. So I'm just going to read over this post, and then I will talk about it a little bit. 6 people watching the stream. Hey, that's not bad for me. So, when I begun grounded videos, I had no idea how big my channel would become because of them, and I really think that's the main reason why I'm up to where I am. I really don't know how that's going to turn out over the next couple of weeks, because I really don't know if some people that watch my channel don't know that I stopped making them. I really think that some people don't, but it doesn't really matter because I'm still doing very well. No, I just went. Dang it! I just clicked the top of my community tab, so I gotta go back down. Here we go. So I had no idea how big my channel would become because of them. I just made them because I truly did enjoy making them. They were fun to make. You guys liked them, as far as I know, and I enjoyed watching them. Over time, over making these videos, because they've put a lot of effort. I don't know if some of you watched my Christmas special. I'm assuming some of you did. I don't know if any of you were here to watch my Christmas special. Thank you for watching the Christmas special. It took a lot of effort. I was working on that for almost 3 weeks before that. I finished it about a week before Christmas because I really thought it would take a while. It didn't really end up. It took a couple of days of effort to make, and this is just one thing. I really haven't talked about the Go Animate community for a long time now. I still sometimes watch some granny videos just because I have some some awesome people that I met when I made granny videos that still make them, so I still support them because I really think supporting other channels is a big part of being on YouTube, the responsibility of being on YouTube. But anyways, I kind of lost my train of thought. But anyways, if I keep going, now I gotta scroll all the way back down again to find this post. So my excitement towards them, to making them, declined. Because over time, if you're constantly feeling the pressure to keep putting out content to get the kind of attention on YouTube that you're trying to get, because a lot of people, I think that's what YouTube is sort of about in a way. Yeah, as I said before, a big part of YouTube is supporting other channels that you like. Got a lot of channels that I like. Some of you are in the chat. Hi everyone who's in the chat. As I continue, so my excitement towards them declined. They were no longer fun for me to make. Hey, is it really fun for any of you to be working for weeks and weeks on it, making these videos, and really not getting the appreciation that you think you are gonna get from it? It really crushes you after a while. Anyways, the one thing that kept me going is that you still kept watching them. Everyone who supports my channel kept watching them. In fact, some of these videos have over 100 times the number of subscribers that I have for my channel. Did you know that I think 95% of people that watch my videos are not actually subscribed? That bewilders me, actually. But I really don't care. I have a good number of subs. I really don't love to brag about it at all, but so I won't. So but then Vyond decided that, if you don't know what Vyond is, it's the animation program that I made, that I used, not made. What am I talking about? That I used to make them. They decided to retire the legacy video maker. A lot of Go animators just quit right after that, and I really didn't want to because I wanted to show and crush me, but it kind of did in the end. This is not directly connected to me quitting. I'm not a whiny person, unlike other Go animators who actually made rest in peace videos. Like people standing over a grave labeled Legacy Video Maker and crying. To me, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. There's a couple in the comments. What do you think about that? Do you think that makes sense? Because I really don't. A lot of things don't make sense. That's one of them. The reason for my resignation for the community is because you stopped watching them. I mean, well, actually, I really didn't word that well. It's not because, hey, I'm not all about the views. I'm just about putting these on YouTube because a couple of people like to watch them. A lot of people like my CSX video. Hey, that's great. I'm gonna make more. But Cyan Animate, yes, Cyan Animate did do that. Really did. I'll go into that later. But if you're not gonna, let's just say I get 1,000 views for video with my Go Anime videos, but over time they go down to only about 100 views per video, which is basically what my train videos get. And I'm not enjoying making these videos, and they're just getting the same amount of views. There's really no reason for me to be making them anymore. But and I really didn't feel like making them anymore, so I tried to put out a schedule that decreased the frequency of making them, but that didn't work because I still didn't have time to go out, say like Congers, 3 o'clock in the morning, and film trains because I would have to work on my Grana videos. Otherwise, my channel would just go down, which it actually hasn't that much. People that are watching the stream, it's fluctuating a little bit. It was at 6, now it's at 3. I don't know. Very strange. But videos that hit 1,000 views in a few days now took weeks to hit that line, which my train videos take weeks sometimes to do that. And if they weren't getting the views that they were, there was really no reason for me to continue. I basically just said that. Even if they did get sky-high views once again, I'm not returning. I'm actually enjoying the time that I now have to compile these videos that I never would have gotten out had I stayed. I'm enjoying myself more. Now for the future. First, I will be making. Oh, I can't reveal this because this might be the special. So if you want to take the time to scroll back that far in the community tab to watch this, to find this, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. Alright, so that's basically it. I really don't want to read the future part of this. So now on to a couple other things about the Go Anime community, and then we're gonna move on because I really see that you people don't want to really hear me talking about the Go Anime community because hundreds of people do it, and I'm really sorry. So please stay on the stream. Really don't want to see this go down at 0. But anyways, the Go Anime community really that's another thing that influenced my decision to quit it. I really didn't want to be a part of it. The people that make these videos are so original. They just rip off other Go animators and just steal their videos, just tweak the characters and stuff. They take the characters, the videos, sorry, reuse the characters. There you go. There you go. And there are only a couple of original people that are still left, and I still watch them. I praise them for the originality that they put into their videos. So, yeah, for example, Samster5677, which I know a lot of people don't like. I really don't understand why, but, hold it. Gotta go in the chat for a second. Alright, now continuing. So, yeah, I really didn't want to be a part of the Go Anime community anymore, and that's a big part of it. Alright, we're done with the Go Anime community. I've been streaming for 12 minutes, and I really don't want a crazy, terrible, crappy community like that to take up more than 12 minutes of my stream. So here we go. It's been exactly 12 minutes. Moving on to the future of my channel. Hold it. Gotta go back in the chat for a second. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I'm exporting a video. If you were in my community tab earlier, you know what it is. It's the Housatonic Southbound. I was gonna have it out today, but I put the times wrong. So, all right. So I wasn't able to upload that today. Tomorrow it'll be up. Enjoy tomorrow. So before I go on, let me just say that if you don't know this, my uploading time is 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. For those of you who aren't Eastern Standard, just convert that to your time zone. It's very easy. All right. So if you're in say Pacific time, just subtract 4 hours from that. So 12. I believe it's 12:30. No, 12:30 is Mountain Time. Right? No, 12:30 is Pacific. Okay. So continuing on, the future of this channel. What's coming in the future? And I know a lot of you probably want to know about the future because a lot of people want to know about the future. The future of this channel is basically what it is now. I was for a while I was talking about taking an animation class in the summer to learn how to animate because I guess that's something that I could do with my summer, but I don't want to do that with my summer, so that's canceled. Forget about it. I just want to leave the animation thing behind for good, and it's just probably going to be train videos and train-related gaming videos for all eternity. So, you guys probably are going to enjoy that, because I know a lot of people that are in the chat right now are actually train fans, rail fans, and yep, 4 people watching. Not bad. So, the future, really, yes, Lava Train TV. Definitely. I can see that you're a rail fan. You have the Shoreliner in your picture. Definitely. Love Shoreliners. Haven't been filming them recently, but definitely love them. So, 5 people. That's lovely. We're getting up to 5 now. Who's the 5th? So we're gonna continue now with the future. But, so that's really it for the what's coming to the channel part. I plan to do some exotic rail fanning this Friday night, so stay tuned for that. 6 people. We're back up to our high. Oh wait, nope, we're down to 5 people. So I'm actually streaming from my room right now. Well, not really my room, my office area. and it's a really nice day out. So I might go see some Danbury shuttles tonight. Might go see them. So yes, sir. I'm monitoring the chat, so that's why I'm pausing for a little bit sometimes. But I might go see some Danbury shuttles tonight. So if you want to, I'm just gonna let you guys ask me some questions now. If you guys have any questions for me, feel free to ask them because I will answer them as long as they're reasonable questions that kind of have to do with the channel. But I'll see what I can do. I'll answer your questions if you have any questions. So I'll just give you some guys. I'll give you guys some time to answer the questions, and I'll just wait for a little bit. So just ask them now. But I'll ask them now. Just ask your questions. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. I will not refrain from answering most questions. Once again, if they're reasonable questions that kind of have to do with the stream. So I was telling, so if you look on my latest, not my latest community post, because I was posting about the stream a little bit, but if you go back to about an hour ago in my community tab, you'll see my future uploads up to May 13th, and you'll see Danbury shuttle trains at Merit 7. That one's canceled, so I'm gonna actually delete that post now, because that post is deleted. You will not find it now. So you will get your Houstonic tomorrow. Don't worry, I will be reposting my schedule tonight. So yeah, if you, sorry, I just once again, I easily get distracted by the chat. So, anyways, keep talking to the chat. Don't let that stop you. It only distracts me for like 5 seconds before I get back on. Keep talking in the chat. I love to see my viewers engaging in the chat. So, let's see. So I'm excited. I don't know if any of you are actually fans of, well, Coaster Fan 2105, but Coaster Fan 2105 is actually personally one of my favorite Railfan channels. I love his Train Talk episodes, and I especially love his videos that are just let me see. I don't. Once again, I don't know how many of you are actually subscribed or fans of Coaster Fan 2105, but so he has tons of videos. Oh, okay. Okay. So someone asked me a question. The Ardor Traveler. So whenever you ask me a question, I'll answer it here on the stream. So thank you, the Ardor Traveler. If I'm saying your name wrong, I sincerely apologize. But thank you for the question. So he said, do you follow a train schedule or use a scanner when it comes to following trains? That's actually a really good question. So you're gonna get an answer to it. When I'm filming my passenger trains, I'll normally just follow the schedule and use scheduled information to predict when express trains come. I really don't know how many other people do that, but that's what I do. I plan to obtain a scanner because the Houstonic Railroad has been egging me a little bit lately. I've been trying to catch NX13, but it hasn't been leaving at its normal 4 o'clock time. I think it leaves at like 6 now, so I haven't been able to catch it recently. Last time I tried to catch it, I think, yeah, the last time I tried to catch it, I think we missed it, or it wasn't there yet, and the time before that, it just sat there, and it didn't leave. So I don't know what happened to that, but if anybody's an expert on the Houstonic Railroad, please tell me what happened to NX13. But anyways, the Ardor Traveler, I plan to obtain a scanner soon to track these trains, but freights are a different story. Yes, they are. When I was at Congress, I wanted to beat my record of 6 trains, and eventually got up with 5 trains. So I don't really know what happened there, because I thought for sure we would get 8, but we didn't. So if any of you have any other questions, please feel free to ask. Okay, here's another question from Lava Train TV. This is one that I might not be able to answer because I'm not a railroad person. I don't work for the railroad. I don't have a crystal ball. But he asked, when do you think the schedule is going to go back to normal? That's actually a really good question because I was talking to Lava Train TV earlier about the schedule. So, to be honest, I don't think we're going to see our normal weekday trains until at least the end of the year. That's just my prediction. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong because I really wanted to do some PM rushes during the summer. But I personally don't think we're going to have a normal schedule until the end of the year. That's just what I'm thinking. But which is okay. I mean, some lines are still pretty active, but that's just for Metro North. I'm pretty sure some other railroads with other cities have different types of people. So I'm thinking with New York, because so many people are now working from home, I'm really thinking that a lot of people are going to keep working from home. So I'm pretty sure that in other cities, people will be going to work faster. So I really don't know city personalities, but I'm pretty sure that other cities will be going back faster than we do, or maybe we go back faster than they do. We don't really know because this is really hard to predict. Luckily, it looks like the virus is tapering down. I'm in Connecticut, and it seems to be tapering down, which is good because this is driving me crazy. I'm pretty sure it's driving everyone crazy. Really can't blame them. Continuing on, so why I brought up Coaster Fan 2105 is because he does videos that are just like SEPTA trains, and I plan to do something like that, a Coaster Fan 2105-esque video. It's just going to be like Danbury shuttle trains, and I plan to be filming them over the next couple of weeks to try and get enough footage. I might just do Wassaic P42s. I don't know how many people were there for that, but last year in January to May, Metro North leased Amtrak P42s and used them with the Wassaic branch. Unfortunately, I lost most of my footage from that. Really a big shame, but yeah, so that's why I brought up Coaster Fan 2105. So, any other questions from you? I will answer. Anyone? Any questions? All right, that's fine. You can keep answering it. You can keep asking questions, and I'll answer them later. This is sort of a talking about the channel and Q&A at the same time. So you can just answer you can just ask questions, and I really don't hesitate to answer questions. Oh, here we go. Question: what is your favorite spot on the Danbury branch? All right, this is a tough question because as much as I live like a mile away from the Danbury branch. I don't know how many of you know that. I'm pretty sure some of you know that. But I live about a mile away from the Danbury branch. So, but as much as I'm there, I normally film where I am, or near where I am. I normally don't film because these are my trains. I really don't feel the need to go down to say Wilton or Merritt 7 so often, but sometimes I do if I want to get better shots. But to answer your question, my favorite spot on the Danbury branch is by far my spot that I called Old Factory. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Lava Train TV, because you're the one who asked the question, you can just go back to my video. I think it was any one of my CT2 PNW videos. Just watch them. I think yeah, you commented on them, so I know you watched them. That spot, that's my favorite spot to catch the trains. And Railroad Production says, by the way, best catches video coming soon. Well, I'm very excited to watch that. Moving on, any questions from you, once again, I will answer, so don't hesitate to ask questions, and I'll just keep talking about the channel, sort of. So, I plan to go see some Connecticut Southern trains soon. I really don't know the schedule for them that well, so I'm really hoping that someone has a schedule that they can just share with me. Because I kind of need I kind of don't love to just show up there because I kind of like to have a schedule so I know when to go. I'm pretty sure they run early in the morning though, so I might do that. So, any questions? It doesn't matter if you don't have any, but that's alright. If you really have any questions, just ask them. But the stream will be ending in about 20 minutes, so just don't wait too long. Alright, running out of things to talk about. So, you may be... Alright, here's something. I don't know if any of you have this question. If you do, I'm already answering it. So, asking about rail fanning in the summer. If the trains are on a weekend schedule, maybe a station like Plotterville. Plotterville, I've always wanted to go there, but they kind of changed the schedule. So, Plotterville is a station that I would never go to on a weekend because of how infrequent it is. I would go to Ridgewood. Ho-Hocus. Although Ho-Hocus during the summer is kind of not the best place to go. But we're down to 2 people in the chat. I don't know how. I don't know. That's probably why I'm not getting as many questions. That's all right. You can keep watching. So, all right. So if you have any questions, once again, for like the 50th time, you can just ask them before the stream ends, and I'll answer them. 15 minutes left in the stream, probably. Yeah, about 15, 20. So, as we continue through this time, you're probably going to get a lot of videos of Freight, because Freight is something that I can catch on a regular basis during this time. Or Secaucus, yes. Secaucus says Lava Train TV. I do Secaucus. Secaucus is nice. When there's no Meadowland strains. There probably won't be any Meadowland strains this year. I'm really not sad about that. I really don't love them at all. So, because of this virus, we're probably not going to have normal rail fanning for a little while, which is unfortunate. Yeah. I know a lot of people look forward to the summer to do their rail fanning, but so we won't really have that for a while. But continuing on, so the channel will basically just stay the same as it is now for the coming years, but that's basically it. If you have anything else you want me to talk about or any questions, that's really what how do you get to go rail fanning so much? My dad is so hard to convince to get to go rail fanning. I really don't know. That's a hard question to answer. Rail fanning is just something that I like to do in my spare time. Really don't have, my family really doesn't have much to do at this time. So at that time, so there's really nothing else that we can do. Okay, here's something. Railroad Production says, I really can't wait till the schedules are back to normal. I am really hoping to go to Edison Station. Edison. I know that name. What is that? Northeast Corridor line? Pretty sure Edison is the Northeast Corridor. Really can't wait back to PM or Sunday action. I don't know when I'll be able to get out there during the week though. Edison, I think, yeah, Edison is definitely on the Northeast Corridor line. But I've never actually been that. Okay, I just had it confirmed. I've never actually been that far down. The furthest on that line down I've been for rail fanning is well, on New Jersey Transit Park is Rahway, and I really didn't love Rahway. Probably will not be returning to Rahway. Really did not love that station. Was not in the best area. Had we tried to order Domino's there. Did not go well because the people in Rahway obviously don't know where their town is located. So if you're in Rahway, please don't order Domino's. Save yourself 20 minutes. They didn't even know where the train station was. Absurd. All right, Scarborough. That's interesting. I like the Hudson line. Weekend, it's okay. I haven't been on the Hudson line in a while. The last time I was at the Hudson line was early April when we gave up on the CSX to River line because of how infrequent it was. So the only rail fanning you'll be seeing is the Danbury branch, Connecticut Southern, maybe NECR, CSX. Okay, I got to restart. I lost track of what it is. CSX River line, P&W, Danbury branch, Houstonic, and NECR/CSR. I really don't have much else to do. I just really don't want to do passenger rail fanning at a time like this because there's not enough stuff. I will return to passenger railroads for myself. We don't live in Britain; it's not railway. So yeah, it's kind of a dull time for rail fanning. Passenger rail fanning. Freight rail fanning is kind of dull too because it's not. The CSX River line is not nearly as active as it was 5-6 months ago. Ever since the precision scheduled railroading. So much for that. All the auto rack trains are gone. They combined 3 or 4 different trains into one, which is kind of a shame. When I was at Congers, there was one train that was a combination of 3 different trains. That must have been the long manifest train, because that thing was huge. All right. Any more questions? All right. So we're now talking different stations, if I'm right. Different stations. Yep. Trying to keep in mind that once the stream is gone, I mean not gone, I mean finished, there'll still probably be people watching it. So I really don't know how many. I don't know. I really don't know if I'll get any questions in the comments, but this is the only place where I am answering these questions, so keep that in mind. I only answer certain questions with the comments, but I'll answer most of your questions here, so just keep that in mind. Okay. What do you use to screen record? I use Wondershare Filmora. It's a great filming software that I caught. It has a built-in screen recorder and stuff. It's got plenty of neat features. It's also what I use to compile most of my train videos. I also use KineMaster. Where do you get it? Wondersharefilmora.com. It's not cheap, but it was a pretty good purchase for me because it's really helped me build up my train videos. It was on sale for like 75% off when I got it. But definitely a great recording software for me. Definitely does the job with compiling train videos that I have on my SIM card, but I like it. So we might have some more streams in the coming days. If you're lucky, I might have one tomorrow before the uploads. Just remember that my uploading time is 3:30 p.m. Final 7 minutes of the stream. Keep that in mind. Any questions that you have, you might want to ask within the next 7 minutes before the stream is over. But continuing on, I'm also planning on doing some rail fanning along the New Canaan branch, just because the New Canaan branch is the most active line I have around here. A train a half hour. It's the same train, yeah. But it's 30 minutes. It's the most active line right now, I think, in Connecticut. That's a branch line, sorry, that's in Connecticut. Danbury is once every 3 hours. Just keep that in mind. And Waterbury. I don't even want to talk about Waterbury. It's worse. So that's how it is. Hartford line is down to 3 CT rail trains a day. That's pretty sad. Shoreline East is basically the same thing, and that's it. Final 6 minutes of the stream. Yeah. What? Oh, yeah. Waterbury is buses. That's right. Waterbury is buses. They are doing some signalization. Hopefully, we get some better trains after that. After the signalization is over. Final 6 minutes of the stream. Any questions or anything you want to say for me to talk about now? The Waterbury branch is very nice. I like the low platform, tiny stations that they have. Alright, since I really don't have anything else to talk about, I'll just talk about why my footage has kind of decreased in quality. Well, you'll see it in the Houstonic video. My footage has decreased in quality, and here's why. I'm currently sort of in between filming equipment. My Nikon camera, I used a B700 before, and it's kind of very noise sensitive. I've been doing a lot of rail fanning recently. I don't know if you saw my CSX video with Railroad Productions. I brought my B700. That was the last time I've used it because of how noise sensitive it is. If you want to see, okay, how do you record? I'm gonna come back to the camera thing in a second. So the stream is probably extended by 5 minutes. thanks to your question. No, that's actually a good thing. So how do you record trains? Like with a tripod? Yes, I do use a tripod for most things. Metro North really doesn't. It's okay. You can't really use them on the subway. You have a better chance of getting away with it on Metro North. Um, I think they're allowed on Metro North as long as you're not interfering with the passenger operations, which you should not be doing anyway. Then filming trains is perfectly legal. Don't let anyone tell you that it's not, because it is. If you want to look it up, go ahead. So it's perfectly legal. You can do it. NYCT does not permit it though. You cannot use tripods in the subway for obvious reasons. Although you could probably get away with it now because there's no one there. But yeah, New York City subway doesn't permit it. So I hope you answered. I hope I answered your question, Lava Train TV. So that's the question. If any of you have other questions, there are 2 people watching. So any questions? That's great. So we're almost at the end of the stream, and I'm talking about the camera. So my B700 is too noise sensitive. If you want to see what I'm talking about, go over to my CSX River sub video. Once the stream is, oh, we're back up to 3 people. This is for 2 people. I don't know. Apparently, 1 person checked in for 3 seconds. But we're talking here. So I wonder if my XSplit broadcaster is kind of deterring people. I don't know. I wish I would use my screen as part of it, but okay. Got another question, and then I'm returning to the camera thing. From Lava Train TV, he asks, "What is your favorite Danbury branch station?" My favorite is Branchville. I like Branchville too. My favorite is Wilton. Even though I live in Bethel, I do not love the Bethel station. Anyways, so I'm kind of in between cameras. My B700 is too noise sensitive, so I went back down to my Canon PowerShot SX620HS, and I'm trying to I kind of went to Nikon after Canon, but I probably should have never left Canon. My next camera is probably going to be a camcorder. I really am attracted to the camcorder design. I really think that would be better for filming trains than just an outright camera. I rarely ever take pictures of trains, so a camcorder is better for me. I've kind of found a couple that I enjoy. Lava Train TV, I will answer your question in just a second. I kind of think that would be better. Plus, camcorders can actually still take pictures, but they're optimized for video. So I think that would be really great for me. Okay, Lava Train TV asks, do you ever use an iPhone to record? Well, I used to have an iPhone, but I don't anymore. I have a Google Pixel 3. But yes, I do use it to record on multiple occasions. That CSX video on Congress, that was recorded on my Pixel 3. I didn't use a camera there because I just didn't feel like zooming and bringing it with me. So that was filmed with my iPhone, well, my phone. So we are now down to just 1 person watching. That's kind of 2 people. I think YouTube is kind of broken. I think we're kind of fluctuating, but I don't really care. We're almost finished with the stream anyway. Just about 5 minutes. So any other questions or things you want me to talk about, just go ahead. So I'm kind of, with my camera situation, kind of in between. Yep. I plan on obtaining a camcorder. If I do that, every single video I take will probably be recorded with a camcorder. With the camcorder. Okay. Lava Train TV says, I don't like the idea of using real cameras to record trains. I like using my iPad. I do know a couple people that actually do film trains with their iPad. We're back up to 3 people. I really don't think iPads were actually 2 people. I don't really think iPads were actually optimized for filming, but I think an iPad still can do well with filming. But I find cameras to be really great with filming trains. I'm just trying to engage with this. 3 people again. I really like. Hey, for the third person, 4 people. We're back up to 4 people. Hey, for the people that just got here, just you can ask some questions because the stream is almost over. So just ask some questions because this is the Q&A section, and I will answer your questions. What is your favorite cab car on Metro North? Well, there's kind of. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like what type of cab car. There's really only one, but if you're talking about Shoreliner cab cars, okay. I don't know if my favorite cab car is 6227. I think it's the Connecticut. No, what is it? What is 6227? That's my favorite. 6227 is my favorite cab car. All right, so yeah, the Connecticut River. The Connecticut River. Is it the Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were right. It's the Connecticut River. Shoreline. Mm. Yep, 6227 is the Connecticut River. So we are now in the 5 final minutes of the stream. So any questions that the 2 people have that are watching this, ask them now because the stream is almost over. I'll be doing another stream probably tomorrow. I think tomorrow is good for me. Probably tomorrow around 1:45 before my Usatonic video is up. So if you have any questions then, same thing, you can ask them then. 2 people watching for the final 5 minutes. What is... Alright. So, you know, I'm actually real fan with a couple of people, so I've met a couple of really cool channels that I've actually been following. I've been following your channel for a while, so that would actually be great because I've met a couple of a couple of people that have channels that I've been following. I was in Costcob last year, and I met Penn Central 670 there. We were filming the track rides. And then I think I also I actually met Railroad Productions in Nanuet in last June. That was kind of not a great trip because it started raining and I didn't have a SIM card in my camera. So yeah, it's kind of cool because I've met a lot of cool people rail fanning. So now we're in the final 3 minutes of the stream. We're about to conclude. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about. So I'm also going to be doing a video of my model trains because I got a P32 and a FL9. I don't have any cars. I want to get cars, but I don't have any. So I want to get some tanker cars for my FL9, and I want to get some Amphitheats for my P32. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this stream. We're coming to the final 2 minutes of the stream because there's really nothing else to really do. So I have an Ogauge train set. I don't have. I'm not streaming in the right place. I have a couple of New York City subway trains. They're not like electric trains, so you can't really drive them with your your controller. But M7, I actually wanted the M7s, but I really don't love how that one sounds. I don't know. Doesn't really sound accurate. I don't know. I watched a review on it. So now that we're in the final minute of the stream, just get your last questions in. There's still 2 people watching, so you can just get your final questions in. And I'll just wait, and then we'll end the stream. Yep, I know there's a Danbury Branch route. It's not very accurate, but I know there is one. They don't even have the platforms right. But, yep. Final questions, anybody? There's 2 people watching, so. With correct platform. Is it the New York, is it the, what is that route? Is it the revamped New York, New Haven? Is it that one? Yep. That one's not very accurate because that doesn't have any scenery at all with the Danbury Branch. I wish they would do that. Maybe it was updated. I haven't played that one in a while. But alright, so the stream is basically over. You'll get to ask your questions tomorrow. I'll give you another 40. I'll give the 2 people that are watching an extra 30 seconds to get any questions in. So, alright. And then I'm going to do the outro. Once I do the outro, you're too late. Alright. 20 seconds. Alright, so that's the end of the stream for today. I'll be probably will be streaming tomorrow at 1:45 p.m. Eastern Standard. I know a lot of you are from Eastern Standard, so I probably don't need to say that, but that's really it for this stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the updates on the channel. It really helped us clarify what's happening with the channel, and that's it. So I'll see you another time tomorrow, 1:45 p.m. Eastern Standard. Have a nice day, everyone. No upload today. There might be one at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. I'll let you guys know in the community tab. So I'll see everyone at 1:45 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. This is Western Connecticut Railfan. Goodbye.